look as Kramsuit's going to take us away. Now the lights have gone out, but we have that same glitch. Kramsuit takes it away. Sushi's made a great start.
Great start, yeah.
Is he able to jump into second already?
He slots in behind.
He has, but he's lost it to Josh. Espec is made up to make it 4 spots. Espec. He's gonna have to quickly get past Sushi as fast as he can. Or who is that? Who's sliding there? It's an Alpine. I can't tell who it is. It's J Miles has gone backwards. Sushi's being forced off the track. He's being now challenged by Alabaz. Sushi's been touched again. Yeah, he is. He's now being challenged by Bossman too. Bossman and Sushi. He's being challenged by the TheMDog as well. Oh boy, there's some massive touches here.
Sushi's just getting swamped by those soft tires.
Yeah, he is. The TheMDog trying to go around the outside of Bossman. He's made it work. Bossman's lost it.
Oh no.
He's gone around. That's gonna really hamper him now. It's Goof trying to get past Eggers right now. Will he do it? Around the outside. Lose the last breakers. It's Goof, and Goof gets Eggers, especially with those medium tires. It's gonna take a couple of laps. I'd really like to know if Espec has damage. He's able to keep the car there. Oh, they've both gone off! Into the wall! Espec's retired! Oh, that's not the way to come back on!
Oh, quick draw we lost as well.
Virtual safety car.
Oh my god, what happened there?
Double DNF, quick draw and...
That'll be a safety car. There's no way that'll be a virtual.
Virtual?
It's VSC.
Safety car, here it is.
Safety car, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Messi's been on it. He's on it, he knows what to do.
Okay, so right now we're going to jump on board with Quick Draw as he's trying to overtake Eckers. And as you can see on the left, there is Alabaz, who's unsafely re-entered onto the track. Scary, scary moment. We're going to have another look, but this time from the cockpit mode on Quick Draw. And yeah, just out of nowhere, Quick Draw just instantly got deleted. And that's race over for Quick Draw. Goof almost lost the back end, but TheMDog has done brilliantly to stay with him. He's even closed the gap on him a little bit. As Kramsuit got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Josh KKH. That's obviously happened under safety car procedure.
Yeah. Josh rear-ended him.
Ah, that's gonna be annoying, but that'll be something to look at later on. In the meantime, we're sticking with the TheMDog, who's right onto the back of Sushi. Goes a little bit wide, which will hamper his entry into turn 6. How much ERS is he going to burn? Is he willing to burn, the TheMDog, to stay in touching distance? A DRS will open up next lap. You can see Sushi's running a lot more wing angles because the TheMDog is closing in on him in this straight, and he's not even burning any ERS.
The first pass sector 3 times come from. In the practice races, they'll be catching up to him on the straight quite easily, and he was right behind me through the corners.
Well, he's kept it. He's kept it here. Josh is gone very wide. Terminator's gone very wide. He's the one off the track. I thought I saw someone off the track. And you've got Eston trying to get around Mad Dog. It's hard versus hard. No, it's J Miles just trying to prey on Eston. Take that back. J Miles on the mediums. So he's trying to make his recovery drive. So Kramsuit up into 8th. He's up 2 places. Josh KKH now needs to clear Kiwi quite fast. He is. He's already there. And Josh KKH, yeah, gone. Right behind the final event. I think I saw Pei actually going off the track just before too. There he is. Yeah, so that slowed down the final event. That slowed down Kramsuit, but I think final event's probably the biggest loser out of that one because Pei basically pushed him into Kramsuit. So yeah, there's the move. Pei, gone. Already gone. But
easily.
He's dived out. Oh, Pei shuts the door on him. So the 2 Mercedes drivers. Pei probably wants to move over if there's team orders in this. Because they're on completely different strategies. final event is going to line up pay right now. DRS open yet? Yes, it is. DRS is open. Pay will also have DRS, so the final event won't close as much as you would like. Turbinator's also closing in on Kiwi. He's making the move. He's gone. Nice braking. Oh, there's a touch. Whoop, I don't know why I couldn't say that right. Kiwi's gone round. Bossman's almost run to the side of him. Eston's there too. So Eston's jumped Bossman. J Miles is coming at Turbinator. He's on the inside. J Miles has gone through. Turbinator's had to give that one up. Bossman and Eston are still fighting. The Z-Dog is also very close. Sushi Goof is in the pits. The Bossman is struggling quite a bit at the moment. Z-Dog actually battling with Eckers.
These guys have been battling for the last 2 sectors.
It's allowed Cram Soup to come in now. Cram Soup's going to get the both of them.
That low wing.
Oh, Cram Soup is going to get him. He does.
Oh my god.
Double overtake.
What an overtake. That was terrific.
Like
oh no!
5 feet or something.
Josh almost lost that one.
That was a bit spooky.
Which has now allowed Josh to get onto the back of his gearbox. Josh struggling with the rear end of his car a bit. And a pretty simple overtake with some ERS there for Josh. Nothing Eckers can really do. And while we were watching the Josh KKH versus Eckers battle, this little move happened here where Turbinator tried to go around the outside of Bossman. In the meantime, he gets a little touch and sends him a little bit offline, stumbling his run down the second straight, which does allow Eston, which you will see come on the right of the screen, to come take the place from him. Turbinator does make another touch, goes wide, knocking the boards, but in vain, unfortunately, as he has to give that place back to Eston.
M-Dog, right
Behind the Mad Dog. The M-Dog and the Mad Dog. It's very similar in name.
yeah. Same engine as well.
It's true, the Ferrari engine. The M-Dog does get Mad Dog on those fresh hards. But if he gets a nice drive, will he be able to pick up the turds? The M-Dog has also cleared Goof right now.
It's going to be no contest there.
Yeah.
You know, for 2 seconds he'll have a lap advantage.
It will hurt him in Sector 1 and 3 though. Goof has found a way past J Miles again, and J Miles is having to get around again. And they're going side by side. There's enough room for the two of them. Goof, well done, the two drivers. Okay, so Cram Soup is now in the pits. It's now where he comes out in comparison to Josh KKH. This will be important. If Josh can clear Mad Dog, he might be able to clear Cram Soup. Where are these two going to come out? There you can see Cram Soup come out of the box now. Josh has jumped Cram Soup and he's jumped Mad Dog. That was important.
A nice little undercut there.
But Cram Soup is just about to jump Mad Dog right now. There's no space. They've touched.
Oh, stewards will look at that one.
Probably. Mad Dog's right there. And Cram Soup is continuing. Mad Dog. And he's got more damage. Yeah, he's burnt through all his ERS though, so that's going to hurt him later on. He's going to have to sit right alongside if these two, they don't. Hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to another race. Round 3 for OCE Racing League 2. So today we are at Monza in Italy. So yeah, it's going to be the Temple of Speed, and we are going to take through one of the fastest tracks on our calendar. As you can see, the start-finish straight, it's 3.6 miles of absolute speed with 2 DRS zones, one on the start-finish straight, one on the back end of the circuit. Not too much elevation changes, although some quick braking zones that will catch you out if you're traveling too quickly. And as you can see, a nice beautiful day in Monza for a clear weather sky. And it shall be a great race. As you can see, with the exception of 1980, Monza's held the Grand Prix every year since 1949. So, really, it's probably one of the oldest. It is the oldest circuit actually on the F1 calendar. But as we can see now, we're on board with Window today for the track hot lap video. As he took that away, and that went live on Friday. So, Window will take us through exactly what it takes to go around Monza, heading into turn 1 and 2, the Rettifilio. Takes it nice, just enough to just kick the car over the curb enough without unsettling it, but also keeping one tire at least on the track to not cut the corner. Again, gains you quite a bit of valuable time. Comes into turn 3, and this curb on the left here right now is extremely dangerous. It'll unsteady the car, particularly if the whole car goes over it. That'll send you straight into the barrier, so you need to be very careful. Coming into turn 5, into, well, 6 and 7 Lesmos, I should say, into the second DRS zone, which is about to hit right now. Trying to maintain as much top speed as you can, as it is the speed demon of a circuit. Monza runs at about 260 kilometers an hour on an average lap, so it goes a little wide into Ascari, turn 8 and 9. Turn 10 was alright. Carrying as much speed as you can, still in gear 8, powering through, coming into Parabolica. And again, with this turn, you can't go too wide here. You can sort of come across the track as much as you can to gain that little bit extra speed, but again, you cross that white line, that's an invalidated lap. So, but nonetheless, well done, Window, for that lap. I think it's also time to see last time out in Italy. So the last time we came and visited here was Season 2. This is now, for OCE Racing League 2, this is the second time we have come here. And you're about to see, like, pretty much what happened last time out. So as you can see, Wolfman, some of the you can see some familiar names here. You had Wolfman, Joe, confirmed, Mad Dog, Zox, who's now in Tier 1. So you can see quite a few drivers who are in Tier 1 now. This is where it all began, in Tier 2 in Italy. And they spent their time in Tier 2. Now obviously moved up in the top tier. But I think the one thing I need to do first is introduce my co-commentators today. So let's see, I'm making sure I can get the volume up. Zarko, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
There we go, beautiful. Your volume's working and I think everyone can hear you, so it's perfect. How are you doing?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. Great. Looking forward to Monza. It always delivers. Great, beautiful track, beautiful day, and it should be great to watch.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. And I think another person who's looking forward to it is Chris. Are you there?
Sure am. And I sure am.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Well, that's
Looking
great.
forward to another pair of very entertaining, very interesting races.
Yeah, it will be great. And I'm not sure if you guys can see the stream now. So you're looking at the Season 2 race back. I think this was round 7 back in Season 2. So bit of a compiled clip where some overtakes, you just missed, I think, Zox getting really squirrely out of the second part of the Lesmos. And you can see Wolfman getting absolutely slugged basically into turn 2. If you brake too early, he's lost, as you can see. You can lose up to 3-4 spots if you brake too early. It'll be a DRS train around here. So I don't know, like, what are your thoughts on this sort of, what's going to happen in this sort of race? Do you reckon it's going to be everybody just trying to follow each other through a DRS, or do you reckon there's going to be some big overtakes coming through? Sarko?
Yeah, I think it's going to be some big overtakes, a lot of following, maximize the DRS, save your ERS, be a lot of management there. But you definitely don't want to be stuck behind someone slow. So if you're behind someone fast, you've got a big advantage.
Yeah. And we also had a safety car that time I was around. Monza it's not always known to have a safety car, but again, because it's so high speed, the barriers and the walls are not too far apart, and any sort of accident, you're getting going straight into the barriers, unfortunately, because look, there's not a lot of runoff, as you can see even here. There's a bit of gravel, but the wall's right there, and it's one of those sort of tight, I suppose, old style circuits, which is why it's such an amazing track. Because there's really only a handful really on the calendar that's lasted this long. I mean, there's obviously Monza, you got Monaco, Belgium, but even that's changed around a bit. So again, it's just one of the favorite circuits of all time. Have you been going around this circuit, Zarko?
Yeah, been going pretty good, I think. For me, it's like the long straights set you up for the corners, so you got a lot of time to think about where your braking markers, when you're going to brake, how you're going to brake, how you're going to turn in. And sometimes just how long that wait is, it causes lapses in concentration. So yeah, obviously when you're coming from 350 down to 80 k's an hour, there's always a room for error to make a lot of time to come out with zero.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And well, last time out we raced here was F1 2020, so we'll see how long these guys can keep their concentration. I think, what is the fastest race lap around here? I think Vans is the one that holds the fastest race lap around Monza in OCE-RL 2, and it went for a 1:22.649. Do you reckon we'll get will beat that in these F1 2021 cars?
Definitely.
Definitely.
You'll be seeing race laps in the, well, if everything goes to normal, you'll be seeing in the 120s. If someone pits late for a set of soft tires, fastest lap, you could be seeing in the 19s.
Okay, so you're thinking we're gonna be almost 3 seconds clear. So
Yeah.
not bad, not bad. So, well, even still, we also got Sir Wolfie, who's in Tier 1 right now. He also holds the qualifying record around here with a 1:19.4. Again, do you reckon that's going to get beaten, or do you reckon he's going to hold on to a bit longer?
I think we're going to be seeing in the 118s, high 118s for the really fast guys.
Well, it's going to be, it should be a record-breaking day then.
Yeah, I think so.
But
Record breaking for safety cars too, maybe.
I hope not. Actually, this is also very, I'd like to say unsurprising for Tier 2 because Tier 2 had a lot of wet weather rain in the last 2 seasons, but this sort of race here back in Season 2 went from completely dry, bone dry, and as you can see, like Mad Dog lost the back end there, but it's starting to rain, and by lap 16 you can really start to see the rain as Kiwi, basic Kiwi as he was back then, Kiwi, they're just tiptoeing around Parabolica, everyone losing at the back end, just trying to keep it on the track, absolutely going mental. Yeah, unfortunately, so...
There's a lot of yellow flags there.
Yeah, it's been crazy, but I must admit, this is probably one of the favourite overtakes. Kiwi on Guackle. She sets it up nicely in the wet weather, tries to perform the switchback, gets on the power early on Guackle, and then just simply drives away. As you're about to see now with Kiwi, he just gets the better traction and away he goes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Willie, I'm sure he'll be looking at that, probably thinking he can repeat the same, but in the dry. And Joe was also our winner in Tier 2 back in the day for season 2. So he holds currently the most wins at Monza for Tier 2.
Fantastic.
So, but we're definitely gonna have a new race winner. There's no Joe in this field. Not anymore. He's in Tier 1. So
Lucky for Tier 2 then, I guess.
yeah. So it's gonna be a new race winner, new records being broken. So, but I think in the meantime, I think it's time for the drivers to ready up if they haven't already, and we can get straight into qualifying. So we should be looking forward to that really soon. Qualifying starting up. So I think there's only everything should be all good. Yeah, looking forward to this race.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's gonna be a fast race as well.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like last week France, where everything just disappeared in the matter of about 45 minutes. Like we went from lap 1 to all the way to the end. So, as we can see now, I think everyone's starting to ready up, so it's all good. I think we're going to get underway with qualifying any moment now. So, let's find out. Okay, if we can get this in, come on, let's do it. Let's get to the game capture. And we have. Beautiful. We're in the game.
Excellent. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how many people decide to take the strategy game and start from the back of the grid without a time.
Yeah, I mean, turn 1's going to be the big one, really. Like, if everyone can make it clear in lap 1, turn 1, then we're up for a great race. But that'll make or break a couple of people's races.
Yeah, well, P11's already been called by the driver's strategic pole position.
Yeah. Well, again, you get the choice of which tire you'd like to start on. The problem is you're in the middle of the pack, and that's kind of not where you want to be, though, into turn 1 here. You kind of want to be either right at the front or right at the back.
That's right. You know, if you do go less aggressive and more conservative, you're going to get passed by 5 or 6 cars on turn 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
So you've got to find that happy balance between being too aggressive and being too conservative. So obviously, losing a front wing in turn 1 just ruins your race completely.
Yeah, not ideal. So.
You saw Gasly last night.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, Gasly, like, he went aggressive, but at the same time, he a little bit conservative, and he was just caught out by Norris, just sort of stepping on the brake a bit too early, and Yeah, away when his front wing, and that's kind of scary. Luckily, that doesn't happen in this game, where the front wing just falls underneath the car, and you basically go sailing with nothing you can do to steer the car. Luckily, it's a simulation game. That stuff doesn't happen here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think there's only one driver we are actually waiting on, and that's RJ. But I think in the meantime, while we take through, let's have a quick look at the grid today. So, first up, you can see in the Mercedes, Eckers and Josh KKH. Josh KKH, not added one extra K in there. So, making his their return. This time, Eckers is in the Mercedes instead of the McLaren. Again, Eckers had a decent race last time out in France. Josh KKH had a great race, finishing in second place. In the Red Bull, you got Esten and Kay Flores, who's making his debut in Tier 2. In the McLaren, Cram Soup, again, what could have been in France. He was on for a race win, but an extra penalty pushed him down the field. Extra post-race penalty as well, pushed him even further down the field. So what could have been. Killaroo back in the McLaren seat alongside Cram Soup. In the Ferrari, you got Fusion Psycho making his debut in Tier 2 alongside Sushi. In the Alpine, you got Jay Miles reprising his role there, and then you got RJ2166 making his debut. So that's what we'll have four drivers making their debut in Tier 2. You then have Aston Martin with Kiwi and Quick Draw. In the Alpha Tauri, Goof and S-Spec. In the Williams, Alabos. Then you got JS44 making his debut. So the final driver making his debut in Tier 2. In the Alfa Romeo, you got Turbinator and Final Event, and Huss, you got the ZDog and the MDog, who I think, well, the MDog's currently leading the drivers standings.
Yeah, they're leading both drivers and the teams championship, but that just comes down to consistency and race wins.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, it is. So, but we've got Turbinator already disqualified from the session. What?
Parked in a dangerous location.
Well, that's interesting. So that's the first 3 minutes he's disqualified.
Right, might be more to the story.
I think
What if
there.
it's a case of spinning on turn 1 or spinning on the outlap?
I'd like to think so, but I don't know. We weren't on board. I was on board Alibos even while we were talking, so I wasn't even looking at what was happening there. So that's really strange. I'd like to find out what happened there. Then Chris, are you on top of that, finding out exactly what happened with Turbinator?
Getting in touch. Find out what happened.
Interesting.
Sounds like he got stuck. He spun at Parabolica and he was waiting for traffic to go past, and he got in trouble for being parked, I guess.
Up on track.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And well, I suppose that's an insight we need to look at for the future, I think. But I suppose the other one as well is you're able to find out what happened to Ray, RJ2166. I think he's supposed to be on right about now, but he's
Saw him in the chat before. I think he might be here soon.
easy. I think Zaka, you might need to give an invite to him fairly shortly.
Sure.
So, but in the meantime, even Josh KKH has retired from the session. Where is that? That's at Ascari. Who's going through now? Is McLaren going through? Killaroo? No, it must be Cram Soup. There he is. You can see Josh KKH's car. Stricken car at the exit of Ascari. So, in less than 10 minutes, we've had 2 retirements.
Right, and he was one of the guys favoured for pole. Really fast in practice. Did that 1 lap pace. But that 1 lap pace is really skittish on this track.
Yeah, the car's really unstable. Running obviously with very low wings, but you need those low wings for the top speed. So, unreal, absolutely unreal. Well, what's his teammate doing? His teammate's coming through Ascari now, so he's gone wide. No invalidated though. He's held it, but he's probably cost himself maybe about 2 seconds, I reckon. What's Eckers going to do? Coming through Parabolica right now. Oop. Let's see. Let's have a quick quick look. Eckers is boxing, so he's bailed out of that one.
Yeah.
Est-
These guys won't be going out with enough fuel for 2 laps, I think.
no, they won't be. They definitely won't
Penalty for fuel is too high.
be. Yeah, it's massive around here. For
An extra lap of fuel can cost you 1/2.
again, it's all about that top speed, and so the more weight you carry, as you can see, Sushi is trying to gain every little bit of advantage as he can, just sticking as close to the inside as possible, coming through the second DRS zone. But oh, that's something I didn't notice either. Window just pointed it out. Goof and Cram Soup, exactly identical times to the 119.869. That's amazing. Well, that goes to show the distribution of this tier, just how close they are. The M-Dog sits in with a 114.9. Sushi's about to beat that with a 119.243. Provisional pole. Well done, Sushi. I suppose the one thing I actually haven't done yet is welcome everyone on YouTube and Twitch. Good to see you're all here watching, and hopefully we can have another enjoyable race. So, J Miles takes Ascari quite nicely. He's on the mediums. His favourite strategy, staying on the medium tyres. He goes on the mediums first, sets a bit of a provisional lap, and then if he thinks he needs to pop on a pair of softs, he will. But where's he going to put? I think that you can see the difference. So 121 puts in 13th on the grid. So I think it's going to need to be either a lot faster on those mediums, or he's going to need to put on a set of softs, because I don't think he's going to improve much more with those mediums. He probably did make a mistake somewhere, but I think M-Dog is going for it again. No, he's returning back to the pits. Who is on an actual lap is the question. Fusion Psycho or Cinco? Oh no, he's lost it. There goes the wheel. That's our 3rd retirement.
No.
So, okay, that's 3 retirements in this qualifying session.
Yeah, I don't think that's fast enough to hold on to P8.
No, unfortunately.
120.3.
And he'd been actually enjoying his success. Who's that? Who's just hit him now? Is that J Miles? It is J Miles. J Miles is the one that's just running to the side of him.
I don't know.
He's got out on the mediums.
Don't know. I actually don't know.
Wing gone.
No wing gone.
Wow.
That's going to hamper him a little bit.
Yeah, it really will.
I think we're going to see a bit more from Cram Soup.
Yeah, he's definitely got more in the bag. Goof, that's a great lap from him. I didn't think he had that sort of time in him. Fusion Psycho's been practicing like hell all week, so yeah, he'd be pretty disappointed about that. He was looking to get into the 119s, so but stunning lap from Goof. So Peanuts, I race with power. Thought it's full. 20 drivers here. Well, we're still waiting on RJ, who said he was running late, but I have received nothing for the time being. Hopefully comes in soon. He's only got 7 minutes, so okay. I think we'll need to quickly, hopefully, try and invite him now. Invite. Let's have a quick look. RJ. Here he is. Alright, Chris, you might need to guide him through, what's it called? Joining in while taking over the AI.
Keep an eye on the chat if he asks.
Easy. Alabos
Is he in session?
He's getting sent the invite, so Alabos with a nice lap, putting himself in 3rd with a 119.8. So we've got, the top 5 drivers in the 19s. Obviously Sushi leading the way with a 19.2. So let's see, who else is on a flying lap right now? Espec is just starting one. So
Hey,
this is not what I want.
Can you just pin that message with my Steam code to the...
Easy,
Chat.
easy. Here we go. RJ has just joined, so it's all good. He's in here. On board with Espec. He's 4/10 up on his time, so that puts him with a 24 right now. Seems a little bit slidey. Oh, I think he's lost a bit of time through the first first part of the Lesmos, all over the road right now.
Looks like a controller inputs.
It does, doesn't it? So I think, yeah, he might be on a controller. But he is 6/10 up on his time, so that puts him with a 22. Where does that put him here? Puts him in 9th. So he'll jump Fusion. He'll be slower than the final event. As we've got a couple of people actually discussing potential strategies in the chat. TheMDog reckons medium soft strategy is the way to go. Now, where is Esbeck going to place his car? It's a 120.3, so he's lost time in Sector 3, which puts him in 10th, so slower than Fusion. So Fusion lives to fight another day. Who else is on a bit of a time? Sushi. Sushi will be on a bit of time right now. Well, I
Right
can't.
now, I've got Cramsup coming up to Ascari. He's on an outlap, so that should be one to watch for him.
It will be. Well, Sushi's just invalidated his lap, so that's gone. Final event puts himself up into second with a 119.273. What a lap! Eston's up by about 1/10 on his lap. We haven't been on board with Eston yet. TheMDog, he meant hard.
One will be really happy with that.
Yeah. I
Especially
mean,
when his teammates at the back.
yeah, it'd be great points for Alfa Romeo. So let's see, where's Eston going to put? He's going to get a nice tow from from Killaroo all the way down to the finish line. Is it a 119? No, it is a 119.7. Puts himself up into 5th. It's a cracking lap there. J Miles up 4/10. So remember, he set his first lap on the softs. He'll feel the effects here in Sector 2 because it's where it has the most amount of turns. 1 second puts him 20.6. He'll probably gain about 6/10 through the Ascari, which will put him about a 120, hopefully. We're about to find out. In through Parabolica right now. Goes a little wide, goes really wide through Parabolica. I don't think he's got as much life in those tires as he wanted towards the end of the lap. Coming through, yeah, he's but he's coming through to 120.4, and I feel like he lost quite a bit of time in Sector 3. Cram Soup, where are you? Here you are. You got Eston, you got 2 cars in front of you. I think Cram Soup's backed out of it.
Cramsup, he had someone behind him, didn't want to give the tow, so he aborted him.
Okay. Well, he's going for this. Eston is right there. Yeah, Cram Soup's definitely aborted. He's 14 seconds down, so
Not enough fuel to run again, too.
definitely aborted that lap. K Flora is moving slowly. Quick Draw. He's also moving slowly. Z-Dog, come on. Who's actually going for a lap? The Z-Dog's going for a lap. Okay, RJ is out on track in his Alpine, but Z-Dog is continuing. Let's see, Sector 1, he's what do you call it? Roger chicane. Looks pretty clean. Turn 4 and 5, through the Lesmos, turn 6. Looks nice and clean. Let's see, what's his Sector 2 going to be? We can sort of make some sort of predictions here. I think someone's at a standstill right now. Z-Dog is 2 seconds down, so I don't think this is a proper lap. RJ is, tapped the wall, so he's getting back onto track and following the rules, which is great. Except he's on the grass. That's probably not so much great. But who is that? I think Esbeck is moving. No, it's not Esbeck. It might be Goof. Where is Goof? Yeah, Goof is coming through the Lesmos. RJ is still on the grass. He probably doesn't want to stay there for too much longer. So he's moving. Goof on an outlap. So who else? Eckers. Eckers is going for it. Here we go. Let's set on board with Eckers right now.
Oh, he left a bit of space there.
Well, it's a 59 into Sector 2, but he hasn't set a previous lap, so we don't know if it's faster or slower than what he's got. But he's going to pick up a lovely tow from, I think it's S-Spec in front of him right now. Let's see what he's going to finish up with Eckers. It's really slow, actually. It's a 124, so I don't think that was a lap either. 126. So this will be his lap now. Let's ride on board with Eggers. 1 minute 42 to go. That's also flown by.
Yeah, it's going really fast.
Let's see.
Yeah, he had enough fuel for a couple of laps.
I mean, he hasn't got a whole lot of ERS left, unfortunately, so that's going to really hurt this lap.
Yeah, you have to decide if you're going to abort the lap at least halfway around and start charging up that ARS. Manage the brakes.
Well, it says he's 4 seconds up, so that puts him a 122. So at least he'll still remain 18th. It's now up to sector 2. It looks clean. Flying down.
Lovely toe.
Pardon?
Lovely toe as well.
Oh yeah, he's going to pick up a massive toe, but I think Goof might actually hamper him through Ascari.
I think so.
I think he's doing well to stay.
Yeah.
Ooh, bit of a
snap there.
yeah. So Goof's done really well, stayed out of the way, and Eckers through all of that has picked up a nice toe through the second DRS.
I think Goof did a little strategic lift off there. It wasn't too naughty, but
No
he
more.
could have kept going a bit faster.
Yeah, no more toe. 120.21, so puts himself into 14th. Well, Goof's going to start a lap now, so he's going to probably, I think Eckers is going to return the favour of the toe. Well, 12 seconds to go, probably about, Goof got a massive snap into turn 1, into the Rettifilio. We've got another yellow flag, but I think it's just people moving slowly, letting others through. But I think someone might be into the barriers at Ascari. No, they're moving now, so it's okay. Goof is down 2/10 in Sector 1, but he's bailed out of it. Yeah. Alright.
Last chance.
Sushi's going for it.
Finals back out on an outlet.
He is.
Who should go for it, you say?
Yeah, he is going for it. He's down a 10th at the moment. Who is that right there? There's a Huss, and I can't tell whether it's the M-Dog or the Z-Dog. But he's going to pick up a nice toe through the second DRS, going through the Lesmos now. All these cars, they're pulling over to the side, which is great. Just enough room there, which is beautiful. Great to see from the respect of the drivers. But I think Sushi's bailed out of it. All Cram Soups hit the bump. And there goes his lap.
Oh,
So who's left to challenge for pole? So final event is left. What's he going to be able to do? Sushi bailed out of it. Cram Soup hit the wall. Final is a bit slippery through there. But again, he'll pick up a toe here. It's all about this toe down here.
Yeah, you want to be far enough behind to get a toe, but not too close that you're getting dirty air.
He's still down on his time. He's 1/10 down on his time. And he's just invalidated the lap.
Yeah.
So that's gone. The M-Dog has put himself into second. Those times are really close together. Who else is going to be challenging right now? Eston stopped on track. Anybody else going quicker? J Miles is really wide in Parabolica. Quick draws flying. Let's see. Got yellow flag. People keeping out of the way, which is good to see. Quick draw into the pit. So he's done on his lap. RJ also done on his JS done on his lap. RJ done on his lap. I think that's qualifying over.
That's everyone, yeah?
Yeah, it's everyone.
Waiting for him to cross the line.
Well, I mean, Cran Soup's just gonna go straight to the box. Oh no, he's continuing on. But yeah, so he's in 4th. Well then, that marks qualifying. Qualifying done.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's exciting. Gone fast. It's going to be an interesting grid. 20 cars and a lot of fast guys at the back. It's gonna be a
Well, yeah,
fantastic
you
race.
look at the timing board. There's a second covering first down all the way to 9th, I think there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's right.
1 second, yeah, between the top 9. Remember, Tier 2 is where there's a bigger difference between the top and bottom drivers, as it is
That's
sort of
half the grid in 1 second of each other. That's
pretty much.
crazy.
I know. It's great to see, honestly. It's
Yeah,
really great
absolutely.
to see. But as I'll do my my usual, going through the order, Sushi up in pole with a 119.2, so he broke Sir Wolfie's qualifying record. We have a new record in qualifying. The M-Dog in 2nd, final event 3rd, rounds out our top 3. Cram Soup 4th, Eston 5th, Alaba 6th, Groove 7th, Josh KKH in 8th, K Flores 9th on his debut, Fusion Psycho 10th on his debut, S-Beck 11th, J Miles 12th, Quick Draw 13th, Eckers 14th, Z-Dog 15th, Killaroo 16th, Kiwi 17th, JS 44, RJ 2166 in 18th and 19th, and Turbinator rounds out our 20 drivers on the track. I literally just made that.
That was very impressive.
That was good. That was good. First pop as well.
Oh, man. Well, then, I think we'll have a quick look at last time out with the previous race results. You had TheMDog claiming his first win in OCE Racing League 2 and grabbing the top step of the podium, with Josh KKH right in second. Bossman with the sort of one-stop strategy went all the way to third on hards that lasted, I think it was 20 laps. So he did really, really well to get to third. The Z-Dog fourth, Cram Super fifth. So, and Quick Draw and Esbeck, the only retirements of that race. And let's see what that sort of had on the driver standings. You still have, whoop, that's probably the old one. So that's not going to get much from that one. But you will see the current constructor standings, with Haas leading the way on top of Mercedes. Red Bull in third, Ferrari in fourth, Alfa Romeo fifth, AlphaTauri sixth, McLaren seventh, Aston Martin, Williams, and then the Alpine round out the sort of the 10th place teams.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so not too bad.
Yeah, for the drivers, we have M-Dog leading Sushi by 15 points, and then a point back to Z-Dog in third. It's pretty tight at the top there.
Yeah, it's. I mean, look, even still, it's really close here, as Fusion Psycho and K Flores have both been disqualified. So that's going to hurt them big time. It looks like there's more cars on the grid. So
Yeah, whole ties into turn 1.
yeah, this will be interesting. But we'll have a quick look at some track info. You can see current track info, most poles, so Wolfie, which is now joined by Sushi. So they'll be 1 for 1. Joe, our last winner in Tier 2. We're about to find out later who's going to win. So for now, Joe still holds that record. And Varn's currently holding the fastest race lap with a 122.649. Well, Sir Wolfie, we haven't got it on there, but Sir Wolfie held the current qualifying fastest lap with a 119.4, and that was just beaten by Sushi with a 119.2. It was also beaten by the M-Dog too, so both drivers in the 119.2s. So yeah, great to see.
Yeah, a lot of grip on these cars, a lot of speed.
Yeah, I mean they are supposed to be slower than last year's cars.
Yeah, well, the regulations try to make them go slower. The engineer's job is to make them go faster.
Whoops, why does it do that? Okay, there we go. I hotkey the slides to certain buttons, and then I click that button, and then it goes to a different key. I don't know why it does that. But in any case, I think the one thing we haven't actually had a look at is tyres. And everybody obviously in the top 10 on softs. Espec, J-Miles, who else? Z-Dog, Kiwi on mediums, and the other guys in the bottom 10 on softs. So really, no one's gambling on the hards. Who are we waiting on? I think Turbinator is still getting around. He is just parking his car now. Well then, 5 lights are about to go out very soon. We're on Espec, that's not where we want to be. 5 lights now. Who goes out first? We've got that usual game glitch. Come on, let's get underway. 5 lights are out, move. There we go. Well, it looks pretty clean. We got a few bumps and contacts in the middle pack. The M-Dog currently leading the way. Sorry, Z-Dog. M-Dog's jumped. Sushi, there's just enough space. The M-Dog's followed through, and he's taken first place. You got Cram
Who's
Soup.
that around?
I'm not sure, but Cram Soup is challenging final right now. And you got Alabos right in behind that too. The M-Dog leading the way. Cram Soup's going to go for it. Can we see? He does. Breaks late. Alabos is in there too. Thinks better of it. Josh KKH joining the battle. He's jumped Alabos, so that little mistake from Alabos has been jumped. He's challenging the final event too. Josh KKH in 4th. You got Alabos. There we go. Alabos jumping the final event. Oh, Killaroo's almost into the wall. They're still there. Battling with the final event. And you've got Goof in right behind. Wow. It's only been half a lap. Goof is on top of the curbs. He's gone wide. Goof's gone round. Oh boy, that's not where you want to be. You want to be off that, but luckily there's a bit of gap between. Uh-oh. That was close, and Goof's almost lost it again.
That was pretty close.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, who's
After
that on the
sprint,
grass?
Mr.
Sorry.
Aston Martin on the grass.
Yeah, it was quick draw. Goof challenging now. Looks like he survived quick draw. Where's he gone? He's going really slowly. He's got front wing damage. So, we've missed a lot. In any case, Cram Soup now challenging Sushi.
Oh, that was tense.
Yeah, that's what a hell of a first lap.
Yeah, who do we lose in the first chicane there?
I
It
am...
might have been Aston gone around or one of the Williams.
Well, looking at the field, so right now I've got the positional changes. Right now, Killaroo has the most with up 8. Eston down 8, so I think it was Eston. The Goof was also down 7. That was what we saw earlier at Ascari. So, what else we got? Jeez, the top 5 right here. So, you got the MDog leading from Sushi, leading from Cram Soup, leading from Josh KKH, and Alaboz is just lurking in behind in the Williams. So apparently RJ is having some big issues. Is that Parabolica right now? Josh KKH has left the session. I think that might be desync. Zarko, can you quickly re-add Josh KKH? I think I might need to though.
Yeah, I got him.
Let's see, Cram Soup gaining, thinking about it, not going for it. Whoa, RJ right into turn 1. So he's done his best to stay out of the way. Josh is now going to be challenged by Alaboz. Wow, Suas, a final event and Killaroo side by side. Here we go. This is what we want to see.
Oh yeah.
You got Alaboz, yeah, really catching Josh KKH right now. Final event, Killaroo going at her. Who's the latest of the breaks? The final event is... Takes that corner, does touch the bump, but it's okay. I think I might need to re-invite quickly. Sorry, everybody. Unfortunately, the one issue of having limited spectator spots.
Yeah, he didn't add me as a friend.
Where is he? Okay, please hurry up. I think he actually might. He might actually have other issues other than.
Send him a message to add me on Steam.
Yeah, easy. It might be other issues, but in any case, let's get back to the action. Because he's not on Steam at the moment. So,
Right.
let's have a quick...
Power failure or something.
Yeah, let's have a quick look. At some tires, at some times. Right now, Cram Soup's getting really close to the back of Sushi, who's getting really close to the back of MDog. They're going for it. MDog defends very aggressively. Sushi is about to jump. There it goes. The MDog side by side trying to keep it. There's been a spin!
Oh,
Well, I mean, that's gonna be looked at later.
Painful.
But yeah, a bit painful for Sushi. He's the one that's lost the most. The M-Dog also lost quite a bit from that. I wonder if he's got any front wing damage. He's also been jumped by Alaboz. Is he going to try around the outside? No. He's going to try the switchback. Thinks about it. Goes for it. Alaboz tries to cover him off. I think it's a bit too late. He's still around. They're side by side. They're still there. Alaboz still keeps his foot in it, and they're now going side by side into the second Lesmo. Still enough room. Alaboz backs out of it.
Well held.
Well done. Alaboz is now coming with the deal. Oh no! Alaboz has hit the wall.
Oh. That's not good for the wing.
No, it's not. I think he definitely will have wing damage. He did go a bit slower than usual through there. So now, let's see. Oh, he's still there. It looks okay.
that's fine.
Looks visually fine.
All the end plates are there. All the important bits.
Yeah. Which is what you need.
It would be very fortunate, man. Must have made like wheel contact.
Wheel to wall contact.
I
Not
think
the
so.
wall.
I think so. If you did that in an IndyCar, that wheel would be busted.
I'm pretty sure that would be the case in an F1.
No, these cars are generally pretty robust. I mean, probably not to hit the wall that hard, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now Cramp Soup has a great advantage.
Yeah, all of that squabbling between the M-Dog and Sushi, the Cram Soup's 5 seconds up the road.
And we're looking at about a 24% pit loss delta, and looking about 1.5 second undercut for a soft tire. So he's out of the undercut, and so he's looking really great.
He is. He's on course. That's 5.4 seconds. He can now just control his own race while these four battle. Any news from Josh KKH?
Nothing yet.
So
Just having a look now, but he hasn't added me on friends, and he hasn't replied to my Discord message.
yeah, something's obviously happened. So he's been passed by Jay Miles. Actually, that's someone who we haven't talked about at all. Is Jay Miles? Jay Miles on 4-lap-old mediums, who is 2.6 seconds behind this bunch. So he's looking really strong for the second part of this race.
Yeah, great position to be in.
So, and Alboz has also gotten himself a penalty. Thank you, Window. Window's keeping me up with track with all of this. So right now, a couple drivers with RJ with some massive 10-second penalty. Alboz thinking about the move on the M-Dog. Yeah, I think he has some sort of wing damage because he really understeered through turn 2.
Yeah, maybe he has like a slight yellow damage.
Yeah, it's allowed Sushi to come right through the inside. This is going to be, it's going to be Sushi's place. Alabos really late on the brakes. They're still side by side and they've kept it.
Oh, Sushi onto the gravel, but makes it.
Well done between the two drivers. They're coming through now. Great stuff from the two drivers. Who is that? Oh boy, that could have been big.
Yeah.
These,
like a back marker?
I think so, but these two are still going at it. Alabos just gets it from there.
Okay, I've got a message from Josh. He's on his way back. He lost power. So
there we go.
I'll manage that.
Perfect. Well, Josh is still in. If you're listening, Josh, you're still in 6th right now, but you're being hunted by. Jay Miles has actually gone round, I think. No, he's lost many places. What's happened to Jay Miles? He's falling down the auto. He's being swallowed by the field.
And he was looking great with his medium tyres.
So something's happened to Jay Miles. Sushi now
struggling there.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, he's got wing damage, I think. What on earth happened there? Did he... What did we just miss? I think Jay Miles got a bit of it and he's retired from the session. So, there's our first retirement. Well then, that's done and dusted. In any case, I think we'll hop on board with Killaru, who's getting very close to the back of Josh KKH. Okay, Sushi's also jumped Alabos in that meantime. Fusion Psycho getting very close. So let's have a look here. Fusion right behind the Z-Dog. Let's have a look. Any other tyres? Z-Dog on the mediums. So Fusion on the softs. Will there be a challenge into Ascari? First spot of Ascari? No, I think he thinks better of it. So, why does that keep changing on me? It really annoying me. In any case. Well then, it's been 8 laps. 8 laps of fun, entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, let's see, Z-Dog right in the back of Killaru, who they're challenging Josh. Killaru's going for it on Josh, around the outside. Josh's AI leaves the room. Will Z-Dog be able to get there too? Room's left. Whoop, bit of a contact. That's allowed Fusion to get around the back of him. And I suppose that was actually in the pre-race show. If you brake too early into turn 1, you're going to get swamped from the guys behind. Now Eston is challenging the Z-Dog from the outside. Eston's going to get him. He does. Latest of the late breakers, and around he goes. So, couple extra moves there. Killaru's up and running and going. Let's see, Fusion's now going to get the DRS. There's also the Z-Dog closing in. Ooh, Fusion, Josh's AI going very aggressive on the defense. Fusion does get him around the outside of Ascari. Eston, Z-Dog, and RJ has retired from the session. Where is that? And I think it's not K Flores, JS going really slowly. There you can see RJ's hit there. We got a safety car. There we go.
You must have collected the wall there.
Yeah, he did. He did collect the wall at the edge of, what do you call it, Roger in turn 5. Well then, Cram Soup's gone past the pit lane, so that's unfortunate. The M-Dog's also gone past. Sushi's gone past. Alaboz's gone past. The Z-Dog's gone past. The final event is the first one of the lot to box. So, okay. Who else is coming in? Will Turbinator come in? No, he's still going around Parabolica. So this will tighten up the field quite a bit. It'll be interesting to see what the leaders also do too, because they've gone past.
Yeah, interesting. They won't have the same advantage pitting then.
No, they won't actually. So, well, Turbinator's putting the hards on. So we got a couple of drivers on the hard. Killaroo, Josh KKH, Goof, and Turbinator on the hards. Now, quick question: is Turbinator back in this lobby? Not Turbinator, Josh KKH. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, I sent him an invite. Is it? What's the name? Trinkets and cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trinkets and cheese.
I think it's his name.
Yeah. Oh, does he want to commentate? No, Josh KKH is not Trinkets and cheese. What? Hang on.
Yeah, right. I added him on Steam.
Oh, okay.
Might have to give him an invite.
That's okay. I'll use this time now to go and quickly do that.
Yeah, well, I've got a safety car. Intermission.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Let's see here. Where is Josh KKH? He is not online. Why can't I see Josh KKH is the question.
That's the problem I was having too. I added him on Steam,
Here we go.
but
Got him.
he's not showing up.
Got him. He's in. He's back in, and we're good to go.
Ah, fantastic.
We are in. Well, the leaders have pitted. They're on the mediums. The M-Dog on the hards. JS44 speeding in the pit lane, so that's going to hurt. So what have we seen? Whoa, M-Dog's lost it under trying to warm the tyres.
Oh no.
Reset the track. But I don't think it...
Uh-oh. That's, well, we've seen that, and that's not going to go down very well.
Yeah, I'm just watching a replay of that now. He's just warming up his tyres. A little bit too much input.
Yeah. Well then, who else? Has he got Z-Dog on? So Z-Dog and Kiwi have decided to gamble on the soft. So they're gonna do they're obviously gonna stop again. Probably put on a second pair of softs. You got Killaroo. Where is he? He's leading this little train here. Killaroo's gone very wide into Skyro. But again, don't want to burn these tyres out. He needs to make them last. So the guys on the mediums, the guys on the hards are definitely going to the end. The guys on the mediums will need to do 17 laps on them, so they're not going to be great come the end of the race.
Yeah, it's doable. I did 20 laps on the mediums and I had like 45% wear. So.
That's not bad. Josh KKH is boxing, so he's decided he doesn't want those hards.
Yeah, the game. Jeff probably gave him hards without permission. There's a lot of miscommunication with Jeff on the pit wall.
Yeah, always is.
Say stop tyres, Jeff says no, it's raining.
That happened to Terminator back in Hungary. Why is this lot going really slowly? Here we go. JS44, 3 seconds for multiple warnings. What's he gotten a multiple warning for?
Interesting moves is Z-Dog coming out on the softs. He's definitely not going to be able to go to the end on them.
No, so I think they're doing a double... Whoop, there's contact. Who's in the wall? Oh, who was that? Ecker's 5-second penalty with Eston. Eston's come down in 11th, so that's Killaroo. That's not what we want to be looking at. Eston, I wonder what type of... Yeah, he's got front wing damage. You can see right now. Front right.
Yeah.
So there's another box.
You'll see Christian Horner on the side of the track. You're going and stealing that carbon, won't you?
Yeah.
Your repeat counts.
I got me some carbon. So we got like a trailer full of carbon back at home base.
Yeah, you need every bit of carbon you can get.
Yeah.
But Well, look, he's got a bit of time, so I reckon he can box, and he might come out with the safety car still there. So, and
I'd say Fusion Psycho's looking good. Back up to 8th position.
he is, considering he
On the sort of
retired.
mediums.
Yeah, considering he retired in qualifying, where he was in 8th, got jumped down to 9th. He's back in 8th. Fresh mediums. The guy in front of him is on hards. The guy in front of him is on soft, so he'll be stopping again. And the guy in front of the final event is also on hard. So he'll have about a good first 10 laps on those mediums. Let's see what Eston does. I think Eston will box. I don't see why he'll stay out. Yeah, there he goes. He's going to the box. So that's really unfortunate. Where is Esbeck? Gone past. Where is Just 44 gone past? Eston is in the box. Quick draw. These guys have already gone. Eckers is a lap down. That's why he's where he is right now.
Yeah, right.
Is he overtaking? He's overtaken 2 cars. I didn't know you could do that with this game.
Nope, you cannot.
Hang on, I really want to sit on board on this and watch what happens. So he's going past drivers.
He wants to unlap himself right now.
Yeah, so he's...
So Cram Soup's going to be totally confused when he sees a Mercedes coming up behind him.
Eckers is gone. He's overtaken the safety car. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? So he's been told to go back. Okay, so he's stuck where he is. Okay, so this didn't let him go past. But now he's in between Sushi and Cram Soup.
Which is really bad for Cram Soup, for Sushi.
Yeah.
It's great for Cram Soup. He gets a little buffer in the restart.
Yeah, he will. Safety car in this lap. So everyone needs to give themselves some distance. Try and warm up those tyres without hitting each other. That's probably not as close as you want to be, Eckers.
And give the safety car some distance too, because once you hit Parabolica, you're so much faster than the safety car.
Yeah.
You don't want to pass that before the start-finish line.
Well, let's see. Will Cram Soup do a Bottas and decide to take off midway through, or just before Parabolica, catch everyone napping, or is he going to wait till later?
They look pretty salty. They look pretty sharp.
Eston, 5-second penalty with quick draw. That's the second time Eston's now hit someone in the safety car. Well then, I think Cram Soup's gone. He has.
Yes.
He's left everyone. So Eckers is now going to get the blue flag. Sushi is deciding to try and blast his ERS. Any bets?
Wow. Eckers.
Whoa, who's in the wall?
The inside.
Okay.
Oh,
Like a Red Bull.
I think so. Alaboz has jumped Sushi in the process.
Yeah,
Who's
Sushi's
that?
gonna have the red mist now.
Who's that going on? It's Eckers trying to get out of the way of everybody. So the M-Dog now challenging Sushi for P3. These guys are going to be at it all day. You've also got Final Event trying to get... That's not the view I want. So Final Event's right there. Sushi's gotten him. Well, Sushi's retained his spot, I should say. As good morning, Tycho.
Z-Dog just dropped down to 9th on the restart on those soft tyres.
Eckers has retired from the session, sorry. Yeah, I think Z-Dog's struggling. I don't think he warmed up his tyres enough, to be honest. There's a bit of switching around here. Okay.
Strange, you imagine those soft tyres to be really mighty on the restart.
You'd think that. But yeah, he's been falling down the order, and you can see the M-Dog also struggling on the hards right now. With these first 10 laps, the M-Dog unfortunately is really not going to have the pace Sushi's going to have. In the last 7 laps, however, they'll be closer. So, and then obviously towards the end of the race, the M-Dog will be the quicker of the two. Kiwi is still falling down the order. He's been passed by Eston. I think Kiwi's actually got damage. He does have damage. He's in the box. So that's really unlucky for Kiwi. Who's close? Who's side by side right now? Nobody's side by side, but Goof is right next to Fusion Psycho.
Got Sushi like 2/10 behind Alabos right now.
Yeah, that's
Probably
really
the
close.
closest battle on track.
It is, but you also got Goof and Fusion Psycho. Josh KKH has also dropped out once again. Zarko, you're able to re-invite.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's really starting to test Josh KKH's patience. What else is going around here? Quick draw. He's in the box. K Flores in the box. So these guys have also had more Alabos. Whoa, Alabos! Uh-oh! That's not what you want to be doing there. No, hang on. That's not Alabos. Hang on. That's Alabos. There we go. Who's missing his whole front wing. So that's really, really unfortunate. You've got Goof falling down. Goof's in the wall at Parabolica. Oh man.
We survived that.
Oh, that's tough. You're gonna have to reverse on track. There we go. A 3-point turn in a F1 car.
That takes finesse.
Goof has left the session, so I think Goof might need another reinvite. Well then, Fusion Psycho. Here you go. My man doing a Leclerc onboard curse. Look, it's not my fault.
Well, ostensibly it is.
Oh man.
Yeah, the problem I have is Josh is not coming up on my friends list in game.
I think he may have crashed out yet again. Or
Who has Goof as well, yeah?
Goof, I think, is actually just, well, hasn't retired himself, but has left at the same time. Ah, so he's got pedal disconnected. So that's going to be really annoying. But I might need to... Chris, can you find out what's happened with Josh, if he's still online?
I'll keep an eye on the chat here.
You might need to message
I'll
him.
let you know.
Let's see. Let's get back to the action, guys. Turbinator closing down the Z-Dog on his mediums compared to stuff. Yeah, the Z-Dog's really struggling at the moment. It seems like everybody behind him is just plain and simply quicker. I think Z-Dog might be running too much wing. Is the only explanation I can think of.
Yeah, or he could be going tyre preservation mode, make those softs go to the end.
That's a good point, maybe. Killaroo really close behind the final event, so hard to medium here. Final event really struggling at the moment at this point in the race. Killaroo much quicker. You can see him just closing down turn by turn. Uh-oh, until I said that. I'm going to say no more about Killaroo, just in case.
Yeah, don't mention the commentator curse.
Oh no, Josh KKH into the wall! There's another front wing.
Is that an unforced error or a forced error?
Well, I don't know actually. I just sort of saw the back of it happening.
If he's AI,
Is it AI is the question. If it's AI, that's amazing if it's AI. I didn't expect that. Yeah, he's just going across. Oof. That's very close. Yeah, it's definitely not AI. AI wouldn't be doing that.
oh, he's back in the game.
At least I think so. Killaroo, Fusion Psycho going at it. Side by side, who's the one that's going to get the DRS? They're both going to get the DRS. This is a DRS battle all the way to turn 1. Who's the latest of the late? Killaroo is. They're still side by side. No, the Fusion Psycho is the latest of the late. They're still side by side through turn 2. Great stuff from these two drivers. Kiwi gets himself a 3-second time penalty. But the drive on Killaroo, able to get onto the power. They're still going at it. But Killaroo's just beaten Fusion Psycho. I think Fusion's just realized he's going to have to wait until this next DRS zone. Just going to have to sit as close as he can to Killaroo because that DRS will power him down. He's gone wide into the first Lesmos though. I think Fusion is running not enough front downforce or he's not turning in early enough. One of the two. If the DRS has come now. Cran's got himself a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's going to pay...
Right.
Yeah, sorry. Go Zarko, go.
Yeah, no, he's got a penalty. He's got to just keep calm now.
I mean, it's going to hurt towards the end of the race, especially if Sushi's anywhere in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Fusion right now. You also got Z-Dog right behind this too. So these guys all within 4/10 of each other, 5/10 of each other. Killaroo's gone wide, allowing Fusion Psycho to come and sort of have a bit of a nibble at him.
Yeah, Fusion Psycho in the 1/10.
Yeah, DRS open. Fusion Psycho will be starting to blast past him. Killaroo probably running just enough wing to keep his top speed there. They're still side by side on board with Z-Dog. Killaroo late. Fusion Psycho tries to do the switchback, but then realizes the Z-Dog is there.
Boxed in.
Yeah, there's nothing Z-Dog could really do. Fusion Psycho.
Yeah, down that straight there, you could just see Killaroo harvesting, whereas in Fusion wasn't
I think Killer has probably used all his ERS.
defending.
Yeah.
Gonna be
Nice.
sitting duck on the next straight.
Nice drive from Fusion Psycho, but just not alongside enough. Sushi gets himself a 3-second time penalty, so Cram Soup can breathe now. Well done, Fusion Psycho. He's still in it. He's still there. DRS opens up
Great close racing.
and blast. There he goes.
Yep.
Z-Dog sniffing. Ooh,
Yeah.
Killaroo is really struggling. Really struggling. Let's see. It's now Killaroo. Is he far enough? Yeah, he'll get DRS Killaroo. So let's see.
But no ERS to defend, no to attack.
Yeah, Z-Dog's got 90% of it.
Yeah. I taught him that one.
Away he goes. ERS blasting by Killaroo.
Nothing he can do.
Yeah, he's still hanging in there, to be honest.
Maybe there is something he can do.
lot of passive deployment with the ERS as well. So if you're running above 50%, you get a little bonus per lap in energy.
Yeah, it will help. It looked like Z-Dog I don't think he realized Killaroo was there, but just a little nudge off the track. Let's see. Penalties starting to rack up now, right now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the remaining drivers haven't got penalties. In any case, let's have a quick look at the penalties and what they're going to do to the race. So the top 2 have 3 seconds. The M-Dog has no penalties. Final Event and Fusion Psycho have 3 seconds. So let's see. Z-Dog, Killaroo, Turbinator, they will jump the 2 of them if the race ended now. But look, Turbinator's right in the back of Killaroo. Estin gets himself a 3-second time penalty, so that's another 3-second time penalty. Killaroo really not enjoying the hards window. M-Dog playing the long game. If he's patient, he can win. I think he can, but he's just got to stay ahead of Sushi. So these guys, this will be a championship long battle between Cram Soup, M-Dog, and Sushi. Any bets? Terminator's DRS opens up, just blasting by. Move is done. Is it done? Killaroo breaks late. Oh no, Terminator's gone round! Oh, it's also hampered. I think who was that? Espec and JS44 who were also battling. No, it wasn't Espec and JS44. JS44's in the pits. Who was that was battling, actually?
You know, you spin that many times, you're just going to start getting a nickname.
Turban Spinator.
Spininator.
Well, Espec's come and join the party now because that spin from Turbinator. Or Spininator. As you've so called
It's going to stick. It's going to stick.
You can tell them that. I'm not saying anything.
I'll tell it. I'll break the news. I've learned in life you never want to do anything that gives you a nickname.
Otherwise, Windows got one. It's called Turninator. Let's see.
Oh, that was... Killaroo's definitely not enjoying those hard tyres. Just ran over the exit curb on a Scary and good save.
I feel like the guys on the hards, it's just been the wrong move all round, to be honest.
Definitely for the first 10 laps. If you're going to lose a second a lap for 10 laps.
Yeah, it's just really not paying dividends for them. It still might. There's still 6 laps to go, but
Longevity on the tyres is great at Monza.
yeah. Well, Fusion.
Delta's about a second, and then they'll go to the end, soft medium.
You know, I think Z-Dog is going to go to the end. To be honest, I don't see him boxing with 6 laps to go. Fusion Psycho is battling with him right now. There's also a 3-second penalty for Fusion Psycho. So you have a yellow flag in turn 1, but there's no cars there. So whatever that is for, Josh KKH puts in the fastest lap. I think, yeah, that's race lap, that's the record for the race lap in Tier 2. So Josh KKH currently holds that right now as he passes JS44.
Got a message from Michael Massey. It was actually Horner on track getting Turbin's carbon from turn 1.
We have another yellow flag in Sector 1, and yet there's no cars there. Let's hop on board with JS44. This is his debut. He's just been passed by Josh KKH. He's sitting in 12th right now, so he was... How many spots is he up from where he was? Whoop, that's not what we want. That's what we want. He's up 6 spots. So that's a good debut for JS44. Able to just keep it nice and clean. He's got Alabos, his teammate, right behind him. He's got Kiwi, K Flores, Koof, and quick draw.
Yeah, the main thing for a rookie is finish the races, get points. Especially in a team championship environment, you want to be able to get whatever points you can on the day.
Yeah, every point counts, especially with our
Build the
championship.
confidence as well.
Oh yeah, confidence is a big thing with racing. As who is that? We've got I think it's Kiwi. No, it's not Kiwi. It might be Quick Draw. Quick Draw just cutting across now. So I think he's had a bit of contact with someone. JS44. Again, on those softs. I think the guys that put on the softs after the safety car are really starting to see the benefit. Because, whoa! I think JS, that was a bit too late. He's managed to keep a hold. Oh no, he's just lost the rear end. The guys behind are also fighting. Kiwi and Alabos. Alabos gets a south 3-second time penalty. Oh, JS44 loses the rear.
Yeah, once you get a bit of dirt on those tires, get a bit hot, dirt. Full heads definitely prevail in a long race.
Whoop, he's let Alabos go. He's come across the track. Kiwi's going to have a little bit of a sneak. Is he going to fit it in? He does. No, still there. Kiwi decides no. JS44 goes deep. I'm sorry, JS44. I think I've brought this upon you.
I think so too. Somehow you felt we were watching him.
I'm so sorry. I'm just going to hop off on you, and like maybe when I hop off, you'll end up in 5th.
Oh, right now, the final with the 3-second penalty. It's looking we could have MDog 3rd and 4th, which is great for the Haas Championship.
Yeah, Haas will still lead the championship with this sort of result, particularly with Mercedes in 11th and 18th retired. So no points for retirement. Grant picking up a lovely, nice tow and DRS from Goof, or Goof's AI. In any case, I think it's starting to rain here in Melbourne. It's clear skies in Monza here.
Beautiful weather. A little bit of mist.
A little bit.
The heat haze.
Yeah, it seems okay.
It gets humid on the boot.
Let's see. Tyre, penalties. Yeah, penalties are still looking roughly the same, but it's more about the tyre now. Let's see, ZDog still there, 5/10 on the final event. So he's closing in. Yeah, the guys who picked the softs really picked a masterclass. As Guackle's joined in. Hey, Guackle, how you doing? He's going for the Huss. He reckons MDog to win it on penalties. Potentially, he's still got to gain quite a bit of time. There's 3 laps to go, and he's 5.5 seconds from Sushi. So he's got a bit of work to do. Right now, this...
Something happened to MDog. He just come up 11 seconds behind him on time.
I think he's made a mistake somewhere. You did curse him, Guackle. This time it wasn't me.
Yeah,
it was your fault this time.
That was Guackle.
Guackle, that's all you. It's not my fault. I can't be blamed for this.
Just wait till he
no.
watches the replay, Guackle. The friendship will be over. He's just going to put his head down now. Get points.
Yeah, look,
What
he's
happens?
third is still good enough. The Z-Dog got a great drive.
Yeah, Z-Dog is coming right up on final.
I think Finals realised he wants that DRS.
He wants him before the Parabolica.
Thanks, Chris, for posting the vote for driver of the day. Yeah, Finals. The Z-Dog's actually popped the DRS bar open. Finals still picking up a lovely tow. Turbinator really close behind Killaroo. So how's this battle going to go? This is the second time these guys are going to go for it. Turbinator darts across Killaroo. I knew that was going to happen. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to be darting across someone. This might get ugly.
He lost his just lost downforce when being behind Turbin.
But that's what happens if you dart across someone, especially in the braking zone. You lose a lot of downforce, and that's a bit of weaving going on there.
Oh. I wonder what these front wings are made of on the Killaroos on the McLaren.
It's something hard.
It's definitely not carbon.
Another yellow flag.
Vibranium wings.
Vibranium. Actually, viewers, in the meantime, when you get a chance, in the chat you can see the Vote for the Driver of the Day link. Just hop onto that and yeah, vote away. We'll announce that at the end of the race.
Might be impartial to Alfa Romeo. Good result. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
The
will
junior
be.
team.
The junior team. Sushi has cut the gap to Cram Soup by a lot. It's down to 1.2 seconds.
And it could come down to setup, time management.
But they're both on the same amount of lap on mediums, so I'm assuming Sushi's just been saving his tyres for the last couple of laps.
Lift and coast does a lot to save the tyres, especially into turn 1. That front left gets a punishment around this course.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, DRS zone now 8/10, so Sushi now starting to go for it. The DRS opens, 1 lap to go. Both of them have no ERS left, so it's a straight fight between these two. Sushi has, 1 lap and a couple of corners to go, if he's going to do it. This might get...
when you said 1 lap to go, I honestly didn't know it was that deep into the race.
I know, it's flown by. As I said, it's like France 2 weeks ago. The race just literally flew in front of our eyes. Fusion Psycho gets himself a 3-second penalty. That's really going to hurt him big time. 6/10 separates now, top first and second. Sushi puts in the fastest lap on old mediums. Again, breaking Josh KKH's lap record. Now down to 4/10.
Cram Soup's just got to keep it on the island.
He does. No penalties, no mistakes.
And
Yeah.
it'd be the back straight into the DRS where he's got the best chance to overtake him.
Window, MDog, Bradbury time. Stephen Bradbury. Oh, you never know. It's last lap. Cram Soup's made a mistake.
Yeah. Sushi's right up on him. Taking the higher line into Lesmos.
Well, this is going to be interesting. DRS time. What's Sushi? Oh, that's a mistake for Sushi. That might let Cram Soup off the hook a bit. But the DRS is open. If there's a time to make the move, it's now. I don't think he's going to do it right here. He's probably going to...
Yeah,
Whoa!
close enough.
What happened there? Bit of desync.
Oh, yeah. A bit of... that's not what you want to see when you're behind someone.
Definitely not. Oh, this is close. This is going to go right to the line. Who's going to be the man that crosses first? It looks like Cram Soup, but Sushi is right there. Will Cram Soup grab his first race win this season in OCE-RL 2? It looks like it. He does cross the line in first. Sushi grabs his second podium of the season. Wow.
Oh.
Crazy. MDog comes across the line to finish in third. ZDog comes across the line to finish fourth. So third and fourth for Haas. Fusion Psycho in sixth. Final event comes around in fifth. Turbinator now going to go around and take seventh place. So a good recovery drive from Turbinator from last on the grid. Killaroo in at ninth. Again, Killaroo made up a lot of places. If we have a quick look before positional changes. Yeah, Turbinator up 13, Killaroo up 8. Josh KKH in 11th. Again, made up quite a bit of places. And look, the Z-Dog, as Windows saying, great stint from the Z-Dog, from softs to finish in P4. So, great stuff there. Alabos comes across the line. Yeah.
Great tire management.
Kiwi, P13, K Flores, the next debut. So, who had the best debut for the rookies? And I think it goes to Fusion Psycho there.
Yeah, Fusion. It feels like he's been around for a while, but that's because we had 2 weeks off, and I think he was with us at Spa, the wet Spa.
He was. That was his little
First race.
Yeah.
He's been practicing every day this week.
Yeah, and again, that's what practice does. You put the practice in, you get, more often than not, you get the results.
That's it.
But you can see our race winner, the Kiwi, the top step Kiwi for Cram Soup. He lifts that trophy up, grabs
Oh,
his...
Bruce will be happy with that.
Yeah, he grabs his first race win of the season, so that puts him back into contention for the championship. So this will be one interesting championship that we're going to see, but in the meantime, I'll do what I do best, and that's announce everything as fast as I can. Cram Soup takes the slice of cake with P1 of the day. Sushi in second. The M-Dog rounds out the podium places. The M-Dog, yeah. M-Dog in third. Z-Dog fourth. Final Event fifth. Fusion Psycho sixth. Terminator seventh. Killaroo eighth. Espec ninth. Eston 10th. 11th for Josh KKH. 12th Alabos. Kiwi 13th. K Flores. His debut in 14th. Goof 15th. JS 44. His debut finishing 16th, so he still made places. Quick Kiwi 17th. Eckers 18th. J Miles 19th. RJ 2166 in 20. So we only had 3 retirements today. So not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad. And it looked pretty clean, the racing. Didn't see anything that was too bad.
Yeah, it didn't, did it? So let's try and open this up. Can I find... That's not what I want. Why does it do this to me every time? That's not what I want either. Uh-oh. I don't know
Maybe
why it
just
does
use
this.
the other screen.
Yeah, unfortunately. Two. Why does it do this? Seriously, does it have to do this to me when we In any case. All right, I think the first thing we'll do is bring up our third place man, the M-Dog. Zarko, would you like to do the honors of the first interview?
Yeah, sure. M-Dog, third place. Congratulations.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, how did you feel about that and the strategy with the hard tires?
I was kind of cautious. I didn't know if hards or mediums would make it.
Yeah, did you feel like you had enough grip on those hards? Because it seemed like the guys, you're keeping up with the guys on the softs. On the
Yeah,
mediums,
I had a lot of grip on the hards.
and there was a point there we didn't see, but you just lost about 6 seconds to the guys in front of you. Do you want to fill us in what happened there?
I touched one of the sausage curbs too much and spun.
What was that on turn 1 or turn 3, 4?
Turn 4.
Alright, okay. Oh, congratulations and great result, and I think great result for Haas in the championship.
Yeah, Haas is probably doing really well now.
Yeah, Haas is doing great. Good
Well,
to be happy.
well done, the M-Dog. I think we'll go down to our second place man this time, Sushi. Should be able to join and speak as soon as you accept the invite. There we go. Can you talk? Sushi, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Welcome, welcome. So P2 for you after not a great race in France, but you've gained it back and back on the podium.
Yeah, pretty crazy race though.
You,
My point.
wasn't it? I mean, a bit of an incident with the M-Dog earlier. Can you walk us through that a bit?
Yeah, well, I was going for a move on him, and then he was on the racing line. So the first corner was really tight on me because he was squeezing me to the edge. I didn't really outbrake myself though. So, and then I just tried to turn in as much as I could, and yeah, I think it was a racing incident there, but I don't have a say.
That's fair. I mean, it's your opinion, so it's fair enough. And racing incident, it looked like that, but again, hard to tell from the angle that we saw. So, but in any case, it still claimed a second. Was first possible.
Yeah, I finished 4/10 away from Cramps, so that was so close. I reckon one more lap with DRS, and I probably would have overtaken him. But it was really close in the end, and congrats to him as well.
Yeah. Well, I think in this instance, unfortunately, you became Carlos Sainz for 2020.
Yeah.
one more lap would have done it. But in any case, that keeps your championship hopes at the top, going quite nicely. So, well done, Sushi.
Yep. Thank you.
No worries at all. And I think we'll invite the man of the day, Cram Soup. Well, the race winner of the day, I should say. Cram Soup, you there?
Yeah, I am.
How you doing? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm pretty stoked, eh? No, it was a pretty perfect race, honestly. I think the incident between Sushi and Mad Dog, I mean, I got a first-hand seat there, first row seat, to that incident, and I think, yeah, well, I'm not gonna talk much about it here, but yeah, well, I guess the stewards will deal with that one. But, in any case, yeah, well, it was just it was great, honestly. I loved every single second of that race. The safety car, obviously, I think it was good for the soft runners, you know, because yeah, the tires at that point start to feel a bit iffy, and yeah, Sushi, well, mate, is just flying. Doing that fastest lap on the second to last lap was just immaculate. I couldn't get near that, and yeah, his late race pace was just blinding. So yeah, as he said, one more lap, but I would have defended that place pretty hard. So yeah.
I mean, look, in this case, as I said, he was Carlos Sainz. That makes you Gasly today.
Essentially.
Essentially, but at the end of the day, Gasly's the one that had the race win, and in this case, you're the one that walks away with the race win today. So
yeah,
you push yourself up the order in the championship, which would be great for your bid.
Yeah. Well, the qualifying, I reckon I was I was up by 2/10 on my lap and cut the curb too much and got launched essentially.
Yeah.
On the good lap, but yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I literally just flicked on board to you at that moment and saw you go straight into the wall, and yeah, we just knew that was lap over. So
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's the race that counts. There's only some points for qualifying. The race is the one that you get the majority. And well then, well done, Cram Soup, and congratulations on your first race win of season 4.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a little while for you.
Yeah, it has.
But in any case, I think we'll I suppose it's up to us now. Chris, Zarko. Oh, actually, the one thing I need to do first is the viewers' driver of the day, which goes to the Z-Dog winning driver of the day. So, well done, Z-Dog, for the driver of the day for the viewers. I think that's rightly deserved, yeah?
Yeah, great race for Z-Dog hanging in there. Those tires, getting those tough soft tires to go, what, 14, 15 laps?
Yeah, they were. About 15 laps, which is what it would have been from when the safety car disappeared. So, great stuff for the Z-Dog.
That's great.
Yeah. In the meantime, I think we'll start with a bit of review. Chris, would you like to take us away on your review of this incredible race? If he's there. Maybe not. Zarko, would you like to do the honors first?
Yeah, like a 3-word race review.
Yeah, well, that'll do.
Alright, went too fast.
Well, isn't that ironic? Because Monza is the temple of speed.
That's it.
So
No, it was great, and like I feel like it was well deserved win, and a lot of management out there, and a lot of good strategies, and some shout outs like Turbinator last to 7th was pretty good, and Z-Dog obviously hanging on with those softs, and Cram Sloop for holding off Sushi.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Again, it ignites his title bid. But yeah, look, I honestly couldn't disagree with any word of that, and literally, it's only 5:49 Australian Eastern Standard Time right now, so there's still an hour and 10 minutes before Tier 1 kicks off qualifying. So that's... Oh man, usually when we finish Tier 2, there's about 50 minutes to an hour to go. Like,
yeah,
I know it's 10 minutes difference, but you know, like...
I'll take it.
I suppose you'll take it, because if you want to do some extra practice or some extra relaxation time.
Relaxation time.
Is that what you're going to do?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, like... have a little rest, focus the mind. I think all the practice that needs to be done is done. There's nothing more that can be done.
Yeah. Nah, that's fair. That's fair enough. And I suppose, look, the one thing you probably don't want to be doing is changing last second. It'll throw maybe some balance off.
Yeah,
But in any case, Chris, you there?
Oh, hello, I'm back. My
you're
review
back.
is Cars Go Burr.
Well, that's, I think, even shorter than Zarko's review. But...
Same length, 3 minutes.
It is too, actually. But I mean, look, it's Monza's always going to be the quickest track on the calendar. It's just like that.
Like you said, flew past.
And but in any case, Tier 2 is done. So the first race of the day is done. We got the next one. So let's see how that goes. I think all in all, the race was as close as it could have been. We had 20 drivers, and they were all stacked into turn 1. I think all there was really Eston that went round into turn 1. So that's not bad for 20 drivers.
It's no public lobby for sure.
But look, Tier 1 still to come, and I think it's time to call the end of the day for, well, not the end of the day, the end of this race, because there's one more race still to come. So thank you so much, viewers, for joining in, watching. Means, again, always, like always, means the world to us that you are watching our streams. So thank you so much for chatting, for watching. It helps us, and it really just means the world to us, all in all. Chris and Zarko, thank you for being in the commentary box with me once again. I couldn't do this as well as I can without you guys. So you guys, again, pretty much like the backbone. So thank you so much for helping in the com box.
That's good. Thanks for having us here.
No worries at all, Zarko. And I think it's time to call the day. Why do I keep saying that? The race. Call the race. That's it. It's done. Tier 2 done. Tier 1 still to come in, what is it, an hour and 9 minutes. If you guys are bored, there's plenty of content on our YouTube channel. So watch a couple of those. It'll take you all the way through to Tier 1. See you guys soon.
Ciao.